Yeah, hi guys, back on the camera once again. I thought I'd show you guys the room that I've got in St Anne's Hospital on Haven Ward P.I.C.U. So this is like my door, like that. You can see the door. It's very solid, very secured. And it has this thing here, where you can kind of like open the windows to see out. What the staff will do is they'll check occasionally on you. So there's the door. It's also got like a hinge where you can't get your fingers trapped in it. So they've even gone to the extreme of making it impossible for someone's fingers to get trapped. You see that there? That says fire door, FD 30S, so every door has a number. There's some marks on the walls that you've got this little thing here. I haven't even noticed that yet. I've been in this room for weeks, I've only just noticed that and that. And someone here has done noughts and crosses or something on the wall. So the whole room is quite big and spacious. I'll give you like a panoramic view like that. You can see here. This is to show you that I'm not being mistreated. So I've got all my hygiene equipment. I've got my toothpaste, my toothbrush, Vaseline, E45, soap. I've got vape pods for my vape. That's something that I coloured in a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago. There's my vapes. This here is a set of spectacles that I found in the ocean. I went for a little swim a few weeks ago and I found those in the ocean. And they're Marks and Spencer's, so they're quite good. This is a little bag of lavender that was made by one of the OT staff. So that's got like very aromatic little bag to help us sleep. So all my clothes are in here. I haven't folded them yet, but I've got enough clothing to get by. I've got like my robe as well. So this is the TV. And as you can see, it's behind a glass screen, so it can't be messed with. I've got a couple of power points there. We're not really allowed power outlets, but so the TV works, so to show you that it does work. It'll probably come up on Babe Station knowing me, because you can get Babe Station here at night. So it's taken a while to start working. No, BBC Solent. And we've got quite a few channels on the TV. You got like, this is not Prism, you get literally like, we've got a good selection of channels. I mean, half of the buttons on this remote don't actually work, but never mind. So there's the TV. You see up here that the top of the wardrobe is slanted. That's to stop people climbing on top of it and jumping off, even though I definitely could, like this. There's the fire alarm there. Vapes can set that off, so some people have deliberately set off the fire alarms by breathing vape smoke into them. But I'll show you there's the light switch. You go like that. We get some really quite good lighting, like 3 light bulbs like that. The light bulb that isn't on, you see the one in the centre of the screen, that can be switched on from outside my door. Okay, so I've got my luggage case there, which I brought a lot of stuff in. Here I've got my backpack, which I used today to get, oh, that's falling over, excuse me. Got some artwork here. This is a drawing, this is like a chalk thing that I did. You can sort of see some Hebrew letters in there. You can see some card folding that I did a while ago. Made that just out of boredom. This ventilator is quite rusty. But there's no way of getting air in here except through a ventilator, sadly. I've got this written on the wall, do what thou wilt. And I've got a little drawing here that I did. You can see that. That's supposed to be the Abbey sort of thing. And here I've got all my books. I've got several copies of the Upturned Rook, the complete writings. I've got the Oracle deck, my chessboard, 2 Crowley decks, a Rider-Waite deck. These are my business cards with my contact details. That's the board game, the 12 raised board game. I've also got Jerusalem by Alan Moore, the blue brick, and Jemison the Equinox. And here we have my desk. I've got my laptop. We have to charge that up, so we're not allowed the cable. They let me have that small cable. That's my external hard drive. It's got 613 gig of useful stuff. I've got pens, paper, plenty of shelving there. My ritualistic gown is hanging off the seat there. And there's a bit of a view. I shouldn't really be, there's the view from my window. You can obviously see some building work going on. What you can see there is the beginnings or the nearly endings of what's going to be the next P.I.C.U. You can see the crane there. I want to be careful I don't take, I'm not allowed to take photographs or video footage of other people. But basically this is my room and I'm quite happy here. This is something that we were given. This is like this folds out into a bucket. It's for foot spas and stuff. I've got a couple of bookmarks that were given to me. It's kind of cool. And the bed, oddly enough, if I show you here, is separate from the back of the wall. So what's happened is they pushed the mattress up so I don't have trouble sleeping. So yes, this is my room for the foreseeable future. I'm quite happy living here. I'm going to be doing quite a lot of work on my computer. I've also got my mineral water that I buy from the shop each day. You can see the windows are kind of fogged out. But anyway, this is where I'm going to be for the foreseeable. And I'll end by looking at an image of the flower of life, 93 and beyond.